Hello there, YouTube. This is the beginning of our journey. Complete our ultimate destination unknown. Initially, we're going to be staying in Eureka for the big Spyder event in Blue Lake because we got the okay and everything to do this at such a late date. Everything was booked up. In fact, there was like 1 or 2 rooms left when we were getting there.
It was one.
Yeah.
It was one.
So, yeah, we're doing this literally by a song and a prayer. There's something else going on. Kids coming back for about to go to college, or somebody was telling me about it. I forget what it was, but anyway, we're off and running.
We're ready to roll.
The Spyder road trip begins now. So we'll be chit-chat with you as we drive about. So we'll be on and off as we go along. So hang out, sit back, and enjoy the journey. We'll see you now. Bye-bye. Well, hello there, YouTube. We are in Aurora, Oregon. They're referring to this as the Wilsonville rest area. And, as you can see, we're with a group of Spyders and one slingshot.
That slingshot is going off. That thing is so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat looking, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But that's going to be the gang of us all the way to Blue Lake, California. Ooh. And I'll just hang at the back of the pack here for a little bit. I'll just pull back kind of out of the way here, let him roll out. So it's a lot warmer than it started out this morning, eh, woman?
Yeah, this is a whole lot better.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like an idiot.
You're going reverse.
Yeah. That was a little bit of a unexpected deal. Why do I get these weird beeps through my Cena? That
Must be like messages going, oh, that's
ain't no little dog. That's a Rod.
No, there was a little brown top.
Oh.
The guy was carrying across.
Gotcha. I cannot believe it's probably been, what, 25 years since we've had a meetup at this rest area. I think we went to, I don't know where we went, to Bend or something. We met up here, and that was a long time ago. These trees were not this big back then.
There's probably little tiny twiglets.
It looks like everybody's pretty much got Cenas on. I wonder how many of them are paired. We're kind of living on our own here.
Probably paired with each other. I mean, just their passengers.
You know, what's weird is who did I ride with? And yeah, it might have been with some Spyder people, but I was on a ride with some that nobody wanted to, well, I didn't ask if they wanted to pair, but I think couples tend to want to, you know, or maybe they don't, realize they can bounce in and out, It's going to be bizarre taking this long of a ride with a Spyder. No, you don't have the typical stagger and all that kind of jazz going on.
Yeah.
But anyway, here's the group. I know there's a couple of new people that I just met, so that's kind of cool. And the rest of them are long time, started out as customers, and now I guess you would consider them just as much a friend as a customer. It's weird, you get to a point and it's like they're like a customer with the store, and I'm just a link between the store and them or something. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, it's not like I'm selling them anything. It's just, you know, I'm doing the work on their bikes through the store. Well, I guess that's what it is anyway, but it's weird. You know, at first I dealt with a lot of them at the counter, and then and worked on them. And now it's much nicer just to be working on them. You know, I don't deal with the billing or anything. I'm one of these people that's horrible about telling people what they owe. You know, I mean, I do it, and I actually, you know, teach people not to be afraid to do that. But, you know, and I don't have a problem telling what it is, but it's uncomfortable personally inside.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, what you did was a fair job at a fair price, but, you know, I look at it personally, I go, shit, that's a couple $100, you know.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
And you have this little internal person that goes, just let him take it, you know. But we're all, you know, the price is right, you know, it's fair for all that's done. You know, it's funny when in the wintertime, when everything slows down, you think, geez, all I do is answer comments and on Facebook and YouTube and Google Plus. And then the summertime, you're going, I can't even answer comments on Facebook, YouTube, and Google Plus. You know, so you go from you almost you don't get tired of it, but you know, you think that's kind of almost all you do. It seems like.
Right.
You know, I'm ready to go ride a motorcycle or whatever, not talk about motorcycles.
Yeah, I hate the winter time because everything is like remembering when you've done something or looking forward to doing something.
Yeah.
But you can't actually do anything.
Yeah. And Kelly and I are staying, I don't know, it's 10 or so miles from Blue Lake. We're staying in Eureka because like I explained at the beginning when we're about to roll out away from the house, it was really late. In fact, the registration for this thing had long since ended, and the casino and where the event's being held and everything around it has been booked up for hell over a month. It was actually booked up before I went on the Yosemite trip. So anyway, we got the last room at a motel, the same Motel 6 I stayed at when I came up here by myself. It's nothing fancy, but I mean, the price quadruples if you get anything outside of a Motel 6 or what's those things, a Cono Lodge or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's an older motel, but we're not, I mean, we absolutely do not have to have anything fancy. The important thing about this Motel 6 is this thing is called the Family Pantry or something like that. This restaurant, oh man, I had what did I have? Did I have the liver and onions or no, some kind of,
Chicken fried steak thing?
yeah, chicken fried, oh man, that was so incredibly good. And it reminds you of an old-fashioned, like Denny's back in the 70s is what it reminds you. You know, when they were really, you know, doing everything they could to please you. But it reminds you, it looks like an older restaurant on the inside. It just has that older feel to it and that hospitality and stuff that, man, the whole thing was just really cool. Although towards the end of my meal, a really weird guy sat in a booth in front of me, and that was a little bizarre. This guy was definitely different. But, oh, I could barely get the serving was huge, too. I actually took a picture of it and sent it to Kelly. Because I was getting there, I got there so late, and it was raining on me coming in, and it was really hot and humid. Well, it wasn't that hot, but the humidity was so high. I mean, you're literally a rock's throw from the Pacific Ocean. And anyway, man, it was just so thick with humidity. And I was so tired, tired and hungry, it was making me sick. And she kept dinging me, you know, go get something to eat, go get something to eat, find a place. And I think you were looking for stuff on your phone too, weren't you?
Yeah. Trying to find something close to you.
And then turns out just right across the parking lot is this place. And I mean, a lucky find. A real lucky find. Well, hello there, YouTube. We are in Eugene, Oregon, believe it or not, at 1:45. We haven't made it very far. But that Denny's, oh my lord, did that take a long time.
I bet you that took a couple hours.
Yeah, that was a long time.
Yeah, I've never had to wait that long, ever.
Yeah, they were swamp busy.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kelly had to make a private potty break. As you can guess, it wasn't the quick one, so we sent them on their way. And at the speeds they're traveling, it won't take me long to catch up with them. I love it. Cafe bike. I love these guys fixing these old things up. Isn't that... Oh, maybe we're not... I'm in a different area. There's a bottle of shampoo for you there, Mama.
Yeah. How do you just randomly move stuff like that?
That's a good question. It's probably going to be downright frightening how fast we're going to catch them.
Well, if we stay to the outside, and maybe we can sneak by and they won't see us, and we'll be there, checked in.
We'll do the Smoky and the Bandit diesel truck block.
There we go.
Oh, geez. We're right here at the Super Curves. I remember Josh and I coming through here.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's these long sweeping things like this where that Indian, for whatever, that's probably a bad example, but it was these, you know, fairly quick sweeping turns that were just steady turns. It just felt like it wouldn't commit. I felt like it was, you know, you'd have to correct all the time for some reason. And you know how you watch ahead and you have your point, you know, the old racing thing, you're watching your apex, so to speak.
Right.
And it would pull your attention away from that, because the bike, you would sense the bike wandering. And it wasn't anything like it wobbled or did anything weird. I don't even quite know how to explain it. The best way I can explain it, just wouldn't commit to a turn. Even though you committed with the bike, it's like the bike wandered somehow, if that makes any sense. But not in a bad handling way. But it would just, I don't know. You hold your line and the bike wasn't agreeing with that. But whatever. I mean, and the tight twisty stuff, the thing was downright impressive. But the sweeping faster turns is where it was a little spooky. I'm still just absolutely tripped out over that street glide. How that thing handles. I'd say my one and only handling complaint is the rather short travel rear shocks. Harley and their forever, determination to make these things have that squatted look. But the one nice thing is the shocks on that thing, or shock, it has 2 shocks, but only one's adjustable. That freaks people out, but the Japanese and everybody else has been doing that a long, long time. That's perfectly normal for a bike to only have 1 shock adjustable or 1 fork. I mean, like the Honda Goldwing, one's a compression damping fork and the other one's a rebound dampening fork. The VTX 1800s were that way. And you think that would cause all kinds of handling problems, but it doesn't. What the hell's the speed limit through here?
I don't know. I haven't seen a sign.
I think Oregon is got this 65 mile an hour fetish. I bumped my phone. She's adrift. I don't have this. I just got the Waze app running, which doesn't do any good while I have the Cena audio pack on because I can't hear anything it says. But like it's going to say something. There's some obstruction or something in the way here. But I don't receive the notifications. Only phone calls from the phone once I turn the Cena audio pack on the back of the GoPro.
Oh.
Well, hello there, you two. The little woman on the back here, we're driving to her place of birth. She was born right here in Roseburg, Oregon. So, what are you, 1/4 Indian or half Indian? What are you, 4th?
I'm an 8.
Oh, an 8th Indian?
Yeah.
So, she started off down here in a freaking desert. It's, noticeably getting hotter as we're drifting south here. Grants Pass is where we're gonna stay today. That's well, for us it's a little over half. For the group here it's probably about halfway. But anyway, it's 91 now. I mean, we've been driving in lower 80s most of the time, and then it started bouncing up all of a sudden here the last probably 20 minutes or so. Now at 91, riding on blacktop. That's hot. Oh, here comes some concrete. Look at that plane. Looks like it's coming in for a nosedive.
Oh.
It's a little Learjet. The rich and famous coming into Roseburg, Oregon. But anyway, I thought I would, just for a novelty's sake, if nothing else, pop on here as we're going through the town where the little woman was born. She didn't spend much time here. She was, what, 2 or so when you moved away?
Yeah, or 3, yeah.
And that's when you guys went up to the Longview Kelso area?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you have any relatives or anything that still live down here?
Yes, Carla, her husband, they still live here. And my aunt and uncle did live here, but he passed away, and then she moved down to Arizona with her sister down there. Oh. Take the helmet off.
You need to take the helmet off?
Yeah.
Why is that? Is your bee sting killing you?
That's hurting my head.
Oh. So, because I haven't talked about this in a vlog yet, yesterday I go to bust out a mow job on the lawn. I got a couple of rogue blackberries that are shooting out of a bush and kind of going into the lawn, so we were crunched for time, so I went to mow the lawn, and Kelly was going to go out there and knock these blackberry things down, so she's, reaching in the bushes there and clipping them off at the deck, and I'm mowing along, and all of a sudden she comes running across the driveway. I didn't know she could run that fast. And she's floundering around, flipping her hair and stuff, and I go, oh shit, I know what that is. And so anyway, go in there, she got stung in the head, and one got her right on the lip. Her lip's still sore. It was swole up so big last night. But they were those
what do they call them? Ball face hornets?
Yeah.
These big old black hornets. Brutal. I mean, them things stinging you is like somebody stabbing you with an ice pick. A brutally big bee or hornet. But anyway, I go out to see, because I'd never seen any bees. When she was running, there was nothing chasing her. She had already gotten out of them, And I go over there. There's a great big hornet's nest. Whoa, I thought I turned the cruise on. Hornet's nest about this big around, and it was, I don't know, a foot long. The typical cartoon-looking hornet's nest. Had an exit hole in it about that big. And man, they were coming in and out of that thing like Grand Central Station. So I was thinking I was going to be brave enough to go out there with some wasp and hornet spray and blast them. And I get out there to them, and they gave me the typical, fly out and bounce off you trick. It's their little warning to tell you back off or else. Well, I seen them coming like around me, and one bounced off my chest. Only one of them bounced into me, but that was my warning. I was out. The loppers she was using is literally laying right underneath the nest. Luckily, she knocked her glasses off away from the nest as she was running away, so I was able to get those. But anyway, her helmet is riding right on top of where the bee stings got her, and that was later yesterday afternoon. That was about 7 o'clock or so, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was towards the end of the day.
After I got off work, I already did all that other stuff.
I gotta ask that guy if that spider's been aligned. There's no way he should feel that concerned in a turn.
Well, hello there, YouTube. We are gathering to leave. In fact, they're leaving us. That's them coming around. We got to go all the way around. Did Kathy already take off on her ST? Did Kathy take off on her ST?
What's her name's still back there? Spangler's wife.
Oh, did we just pass her?
Yeah. She's still back there. I don't know where the rest of them are.
Yeah, they're right over there. They're already
Okay.
coming around the thing. She's probably just going to drop right out of the hole right there, I bet. I don't see. Oh, there she is. I see her over there.
Yeah.
I don't see the rest of the group, though.
Me either.
Do you see them pulled over anywhere?
No.
Well, we'll hang with her here just in case they're not back there. I backed up. I figured everybody was gone, and
No, she was trying to get her helmet to pair and then put up her phone or something.
oh, okay.
And everybody done left her.
Well, she might be in contact with.
Yeah. She was holding her Cena thing like we do.
Oh, yeah. Surely they're going to pull over down here somewhere.
I would think so.
Well, that slingshot is the attention getter, isn't it?
Oh, crud.
Like all the spider people say, he goes, oh, thank God, they bug him instead of us now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all cool.
You like people like your stuff, but, you still want to have your privacy, too.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't see, oh, he's up there. Isn't that him?
Yeah, that's Michael.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there they are.
Yeah. The group has gathered.
Okay.
We'll just fall in our line up here.
Yeah.
Get back into our spot.
Yeah. Everybody back in their line.
Yeah.
Listen to that beautiful sound. That is just the most soothing sound to go down the road and listen to. That is just unbelievably soothing.
It is.
Just that drone and that nice soft rumble that the bike puts back. That nice, stable, secure feeling going down the road. Bike doesn't do anything weird, no wobbles, no shakes, no nothing. Put it on cruise, let go of the handlebar and just lean back and take a nap. Alright, here's some, we're heading for the Sizzler. There's some of the Spyders. That's Mr. Seal floorboards right there. He's got some very special floorboards he's packing with him. They're for the F3s. There's the other two, and then the other Spyder, they made reservations with the Super 8, and just by pure chance, we all got Motel 6.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a nice little walk up the hill here. We do need to find a little convenience store to grab some bottled water. I'm not paying them people $2 a bottle. But anyway, we're off to eat. I may do some recording there, I may not. See, that's one of those wind cutter shields on that Street Glide.
Oh,
I never did go out there and ask that guy how it worked. Maybe I'll catch him tomorrow or something. Alright. Till then, we'll see you.
We're going to go straight down this way.
Well, hello there, you two. We are at a little pantry with the old Road Glide in the back of the truck. Huh? Oh. Giving them cigarettes.
I know.
Anyway, we had a fantastic dinner at Sizzler.
Ate way too much.
Oh yeah. Entirely too much we ate. But evening sun's out. What the hell time is it anyway? I can look at my phone, but I got shit in my hand.
Like 7 or something.
Anyway, great dinner. We had a bunch of fun.
7:28.
Jeez, 7:30. Only got about an hour's worth of sunset, but that thing's gonna hit that mountain and be gone. Anyway, we're wandering around. Weird thing, most of the gas stations around here don't have convenience stores like they do at all the ones in Washington and California and everywhere else on the planet. Now, when you stop on things right off the freeway, it seems like they have them.
This way and then back up?
Yeah, we'll just walk down. I was gonna walk up here by old Paul Bunyan, whoever this is right here. You wanna walk up and over there? Oh! Yeah, it's right here. Come on, woman.
Get me again?
No hornet's nest over here. This looks more like a domain of Oregon cavemen. That's not Paul Bunyan. That's a cave dude. Holy moly. You have to do a freeze frame on that one. But this is a Hero 4 session, so this little 8 megapixel sensor will look a little rough.
We need to get out there and film it on this sidewalk there.
Cheap big one. Wow, that's creepy. That is one big statuette. Well, we're gonna set a sidewalk that goes back out to the street. This will lead us down.
Yeah.
Wow, this bag's like cutting through my hands. We got a bunch of water and juices and stuff. No, I got it. But the reason I'm staying on here, I'm going to show you where we're going to have breakfast in the morning. We'll top off with gas, or check out, top off with gas, and head on out. He goes, it's kind of expensive, but it's really good. Thinking, oh boy. Look at the look on that bear's face.
I know.
It's kind of cool.
Sister City Bear.
Anyway, I thought it was fun. We don't get out and walk around places very often. We always jump on the bike and take off. Our Motel 6 is just a couple blocks down. Yeah. Burn off some of that big dinner we ate. I had the steak and shrimp skewer, is that right?
Uh-huh.
And you had the steak and jumbo shrimp?
Yep.
So they set the plate down in front of us, and your first reaction is going, man, that's kind of small. Heck, if it was. I think it was very filling. Let's see if we can... Black bear.
I love black bears.
Welcome to Grand Specs. Got your friend hanging out there with you? That looks like an old Conoco station. She ain't no more. The human bean. Little espresso joint there. Ooh, whatever's coming off of that black bear smells incredibly good. And I'm stuffed full, and that still smells good.
Now, are we coming back up this way on the way back?
We'll have to play that by ear because it's much longer going this way.
Oh, gotcha. I was going to say, if we do, let's pick a different motel. Because I don't like that one.
You don't like it?
I mean, it looks nice on the outside, but you should have a coffee pot.
Oh, the one I was at in Eureka doesn't have it either.
Really?
Yeah, that's not as common as you think.
Oh. Never long we've ever stayed in that.
Yeah. You gotta buy something. You gotta go. You need to upscale to get those little creature treatments. Motel 6 is about as budget as you get. Other than one of them roadside, whatever you call them. All right. Yeah, but they're redoing their stuff. Alright. So we can get across here without...
Charge more and give you less?
Yeah. Rick's Corvette. Bar and Grill. I'm thinking that's probably more of a bar than anything else.
That grill.
Anyway, that's almost 7 minutes.
Oh, geez.
We'll say goodnight for tonight. And we'll venture on in the morning and get down to the coast and down to Spyders in the Redwoods, which officially starts tomorrow. But or Tuesday. Today's Sunday the 16th. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for the night. We're gonna go crash out in a nice, cool, air-conditioned room and call it a night.
I think so.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye, everybody.
We'll see ya. Bye-bye now.